By the end of this video, you will learn how to grow your pickleball game no matter your level. Whether you're brand new or have been playing for years, I'm walking you through every stage of development, from beginner basics to advanced strategies, and sharing bonus tips that apply to everyone, regardless of skill level. If you're just picking up a paddle for the first time or still feel like you're figuring things out, this one's for you. When you're new to pickleball, there's no shortage of things to learn. The scoring system, where to stand, when to switch sides, and how to serve legally. It can feel like a lot at first, but the truth is, the most important thing at this stage is to enjoy it. If you're out there laughing, playing with friends or family, and genuinely having fun, you're far more likely to stick with it. That early stage is when you decide if pickleball is going to be a one-time thing or something that becomes a weekly joy. The best thing you can do is make it social. Whether that means bringing a drink to the court, playing with people you like, or just soaking in the energy, having fun is what fuels progress. As you move beyond the basic rules and start playing more consistently, court awareness becomes a huge next step. At that intermediate beginner level, players often move based purely on instinct. They chase the ball around the court without thinking much about where they should be. That's totally normal early on, but learning proper positioning can make a huge difference in how well you play. Understanding where to stand and when to move, especially around the kitchen line, is a major part of elevating your game. You begin to recognize why one player stays back after a pop-up while their partner steps up, or why both players should rush to the kitchen after a third shot. Positioning gives you a reason for your movement. It's no longer about reacting randomly. It's about putting yourself where you can be most effective. That's a huge shift in mindset. Once you've got the basic positioning down, it's time to start seeing the game through a new lens, one that separates every ball into two categories: attackable or unattackable. This is a huge breakthrough moment for most players, typically around the solid intermediate level. Here's the simple rule. If the ball is above net height when you're making contact, it's attackable. If it's below net height, it's unattackable. That difference should influence nearly every decision you make, from whether you swing hard or reset to how you position your body or time your shot. Learning to evaluate balls this way helps you stop hitting low balls aggressively, which often leads to errors, and instead sets you up to wait for the right opportunity. Similarly, it teaches you how to force your opponents into those uncomfortable, unattackable positions by playing smarter. It's not just about hitting harder, it's about building the rally to your advantage. Understanding when a ball is unattackable is only half the battle. Now you have to know what to do with it. That's where soft game skills come in. Around the mid to upper intermediate level, the focus starts shifting toward control. You learn that power only works if it's set up by precision. This is the stage where dinking and dropping become more than just technical exercises. They become strategic tools. You learn how to soften your shots to reduce the pace and place the ball just over the net so it dies in the kitchen. This forces your opponents to hit upward, giving you more attackable balls in return. Learning to absorb pace, take the energy out of the shot, and control the height of your dinks and drops makes you infinitely harder to play against. Softening the game isn't passive, it's smart, and when done right, it flips the dynamic in your favor without having to take unnecessary risks. Once you reach the advanced intermediate stage, things heat up, literally. Opponents start bringing power consistently. Drives, fast volleys, speed-ups, they're coming at you with intention, and now your job is to handle that pressure. This is where the counterattack becomes a vital skill. It's the ability to take a hard shot and either absorb it or redirect it in a way that flips the momentum. You might block it back deep, you might reset it softly, or you might send it right back at them with pace and accuracy. But the key is being in control of that moment. As the level goes up, the game gets faster and players get better at attacking. If you want to stay competitive, you have to meet that power with control and presence. The better your counterattack, the less afraid you'll be of hard hitters, and eventually, you'll start using their speed against them. Once you've got your defensive and neutral game polished, it's time to start creating your own offense. At the high advanced level, it's no longer enough to just hang in rallies. You've got to find ways to be the one initiating pressure. This is when players start identifying what types of attacks suit them best. Some prefer attacking off the bounce when the ball sits up. Others are more comfortable with in-the-air flicks or quick speed-ups off volleys. There's no single right way to attack. The key is figuring out your style. What feels natural, what gets results, and what keeps your opponents guessing. You'll notice that great attackers at this level don't just hit hard, they're calculating. They pick their spots, vary their speed, and attack in patterns that open up the court. The more offensive tools you develop, the more unpredictable and dangerous you become. At the top levels, it's not just about having the skills, it's about knowing when and how to use them. Players at this level often already have the tools: solid drops, dangerous drives, quick hands, accurate dinks. But the difference maker is adaptability. This is the stage where you stop playing your game and start adjusting to each opponent, each partner, and even each set of conditions. Some matchups might call for more dinking and patience, especially if your partner prefers that style. Others might require aggressive play if the other team struggles with speed. It becomes about reading the moment. Can you change gears when the match calls for it? Can you take a back seat when your partner is hot, or step up when they're struggling? The ability to adapt makes you not just a better player, but a better teammate. No matter your level, there are a few universal truths that can seriously improve your experience and performance. First, play with people you genuinely enjoy. Whether you're training hard or just playing for fun, surrounding yourself with good energy makes a huge difference. If you're having fun, you're going to come back, and consistency is the real key to improvement. Second, try to play with people who are close to your skill level. When the skill gap is too wide, things get awkward. Either someone's bored, someone's frustrated, or people start holding back. Find a group where the competition pushes you without overwhelming you. That balance will help you learn faster and enjoy the game more. Third, align your goals with your playing circle. If your dream is to compete in tournaments and your partner just wants to relax and sip a beer, your practice sessions probably won't be that productive. And that's okay. Everyone has different goals. Just make sure you're pairing up with people whose goals support your growth, whatever that looks like. No matter where you are in your pickleball journey, there's always room to improve, and there's always something to learn from each stage. Maybe you're just figuring out where to stand. Maybe you're refining your attacks. Maybe you're becoming a more flexible, strategic player who adjusts on the fly. Wherever you are, keep showing up, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun. If you found any of this helpful, it would mean a lot if you gave the video a like and hit subscribe. That support helps us keep creating this kind of content for players like you. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you out on the court.